Hi water signs, Narai here. Going to do a reading for you guys. Going to start with Scorpio. Please know to take what fits and leave the rest, as this is not a personal reading. I am trying to get all of the readings out today, so I'm having to group the signs together in their category. Water, air, fire. I don't know if I'm going to do earth because I already did earth earlier this week individually, but this is going to be time stamped, so it's going to be 3 separate readings in this actual reading. Timestamps are below. Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Please and thank you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. 4 of Wands, a reason to celebrate. This is stability also. This could be a marriage. For some of you, it might be celebration at an event. There's like a big tent in the background. Ooh. This is stability after you have gone through a tower moment and been in the 9 of Swords energy. The 9 of Swords energy is that energy where you are having sleepless nights and anxiety. Some of you may have actually had depression. And for some of you, so I get two different stories so far, Scorpio. First story is some of you are finding stability and having reason to celebrate after you have dealt with this period of the tower and the depression. And then for others of you, you may have had a celebratory situation and thought everything was fine, and then had a tower moment happen, and then fallen into a depression and a negative mindset. So let's see what else is in the cards for Scorpio. Please and thank you. Messages. Ooh. The Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody slow moving, but this is somebody reliable and patient. This is somebody dependable. It's like somebody you can count on. I'm going to say somebody you can count on in a time of conflict with the 5 of Wands. And it could be a message to take your time when you're moving towards people, so that you are not rushing into a situation which can bring conflict into your life. Messages and guidance, Spirit, please and thank you. Wow. So I have the King of Wands. Somebody confident, somebody attractive, somebody brave, somebody that takes charge. This could be a business owner. I have the 5 of Swords. Either you are in this King of Wands energy, or you may be coming across someone who is. This just makes me think that you're going to run into somebody, and that person's going to kind of have you in your head a bit. Like you're going to be in conflict with yourself about this person. It makes me feel that you may end up meeting someone that reminds you of somebody, and it kind of has you in your head, like you're in conflict. Like, do you believe that this person is this way or not? And if this person does something to remind you of somebody of your past, you might be questioning, is this person like this person or not? And in all reality, it could just be something that the person does that reminds you of the past person, but it does not mean they're like the past person. Justice will be served with the Justice card. There will be karma. There will be a balancing of the scales. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles. This is my Match My Energy card. But this is also a working parent, a responsible parent. I always think of the card as somebody sitting pretty, but knowing they have something they have to do. And I feel like your spidey senses are like heightened at this time. Messages and guidance, please. The Judgment card. You may have to make a judgment call. This has to do with an awakening. Some of you might be lucid dreaming. I don't know why that even came to me. Having out-of-body experiences. Protect your energy. There might be a need to save money. I'm going to also say know what's your baggage and know what's somebody else's. Don't allow somebody to bring their shit to your doorstep. In other words, know what belongs to you and what doesn't. Don't allow somebody to guilt you into feeling responsible for their stuff. Messages and guidance for Scorpio, please and thank you. Queen of Wands. This is in regards to you guys being a social butterfly, getting out there. This is my Stella and Stan got their groove back card. Which makes me think also, know where to invest your energy with the Four of Pentacles. Not just knowing where to invest your money and saving your money, conserving your money, but knowing where to invest your energy, saving your energy and conserving your energy. Pick and choose your battles. Queen and King of Wands is not going to waste their energy for something that just ain't worth it. But you might be getting out of hermit mode if you were in a hermit mode, Scorpio, wanting to socialize and mingle. I don't even know which one came out first. But I pulled out the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. I feel like you might have somebody that wants to reach out to you and they don't know which way to go. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Kind of at a crossroads. You know who this person was? It was somebody that was very impulsive and very toxic with the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like it's the type of person that will do something and not think about your feelings, and then later down the line, it's like, oops, well, it's done now. I'm sorry, I guess. Like the person that kind of is like, they want to do whatever they want to do. They rather ask for forgiveness later than not do what they want to do. And it just makes me think of somebody not considerate of your feelings. What's coming? I just dropped a card. Ooh, 2. Okay, we're done. So this makes me feel like right now you're trusting your intuition. You may have gone through a rebirth. I feel like this person wants to come back, but it's like they can't. Because number one, this person cannot match your energy, Scorpio. And number two, for those of you that have gone through a rebirth or a really bad depression and come out of it and have spent time working on yourselves and are now trusting your intuition even more than you were trusting it before, this person has no chance in hell. Cross watchers, flip the roles if you need to. You have all the answers within you, and I feel like some of you, especially being water signs and intuitives, you are seeing even more than you were seeing before. I feel like some of you might actually be having visions. I feel like all these things that you're experiencing are actually making you so much more stable than you were before. I feel like you can see through people's bullshit too. Yeah, you're definitely seeing through people's bull. So I'm going to leave you with this, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. And let me write my time down. So Cancer is next. All right. Cancer. So let's go ahead and start Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Spirit, what messages do we have for the sign of Cancer? Please and thank you. I sprayed it on my damn glasses. One momento. I don't even know how I did that. All right. Sprayed it on my glasses. Messages and guidance for Cancer, please and thank you, Spirit. Please take what fits and leave the rest, as this is not a personal reading. I hope you guys are well. Please like the video if you have not already, to help get my video exposure to anyone else that may need these messages. And if this doesn't resonate with you, that is absolutely okay. There are so many other amazing readers out there that may have videos that resonate with you more. So, Cancer, what messages do we have for Cancer, Spirit? Please and thank you. Messages and guidance for Cancer, please and thank you. The Eight of Wands, this has to do with boundaries. This also has to do with something moving fast, something fast moving. What is it? What is moving towards or going to happen fast for Cancer, please and thank you. I have the Hermit card. This is you taking time, Cancer, to reflect. I have the Nine of Wands. This is you as a wounded warrior, somebody that's been through a lot. So, with the Hermit card, you're sitting in between boundaries. And what this makes me feel is that you are going to have a situation happen where your boundaries are going to be tested, and you're going to withdraw and remove yourself and have to have even stronger boundaries, because somebody's going to press and test your boundaries. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. If you see the fence, it's like somebody kicked back some of the wood that's there, and that's a person that was testing boundaries. But she's standing there. Ooh. So I have the Four of Pentacles. This is my conserve your energy, conserve your money card. This has to do with saving. This has to do with knowing where to invest. As I said in the Scorpio reading, know what is yours and what is not. Don't allow somebody to put their stuff onto you, making you feel like you're responsible or you have to put energy into their stuff when it's theirs and not yours. I have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is not just a person that plans, but a person that's actually taking action. So it's like something's going to happen where you're going to meet someone and have that Ten of Cups. Who is moving towards you? Ten of Cups is harmony. It's like a happy family, happy life, white picket fence, dog. It's just emotional fulfillment, emotional harmony. Ooh, I dropped two cards. One moment. Oh, yes. The Two of Wands is planning. And then I have the Page of Swords. This is an idea. This is somebody that could be thinking about reaching out to you or getting an idea about you, wanting to communicate. This is a message. And then I have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is somebody caring and kind and loving, somebody emotional. I feel like somebody's realizing how you are as a person and how loving you are. Oh my gosh, so somebody's wanting to take action towards you because they see you as their 10 of Cups. And they have been planning this. This person is somebody that you think of as a page. And I feel like you know who this person is because this person was testing your boundaries. They may want to offer you a relationship. Brand new beginning. But I feel like you're focused on loving yourself right now, Cancer. You are, because this is your happiness with the Sun card. You're focused on what makes you happy right now. Well, I keep using these same cards. I need to start using some other cards again. I have the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. You might be discovering hobbies and things that you enjoy doing and like and love and have passion for. Some of you may actually start a business. I have the Wheel card. The Wheel of Fortune. This has to do with your luck changing. Gambling and things working out in your favor. And I don't mean gambling like slot machine gambling or cards. I just mean the chances you take are working out in your favor. Messages and guidance. Ooh. I have the Hierophant. This has to do with your beliefs. This has to do with marriage. This has to do with religion. This has to do with education. This has to do with your morals and values. I feel like your luck is changing and you are actually on this journey of elevation. I have the Knight of Wands here. I feel like some of you are focused on having fun right now, because when I see this Knight of Wands, it just makes me think of somebody that's just like enjoying themselves, wanting to have a good time. I feel like for some of you, instead of like worrying about getting into a relationship with somebody, because of how dating is right now, it's just so crappy for so many people. You're focused on yourself and finding what brings you joy and the things that make you happy. Because maybe you've given too much of yourself in the past. I mean, we started off the card reading with Cancer, the Eight of Wands, the Hermit card, and the Nine of Wands. Those have to do with boundaries and being hurt and taking time for yourself. I feel like some of you are no longer in hermit mode, but you don't necessarily want to be around a whole bunch of people all the time either. You're putting time into yourself and seeing the things that make you happy, noticing your dreams, wishing upon a star, trying to trust the universe and pay attention to the synchronicities and the things working out for you. Two more cards, Spirit. Really? And while you're focused on and doing that, we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. And why is that? You're focused on the things that make you happy after dealing with a situation that was testing your boundaries. And we have somebody that has the audacity to feel like you were a missed opportunity and feel left out in the cold. I don't understand. You treat a person right that you know loves you, not you guys, just period. If you love somebody and that person treats you right, everything should be fine. There shouldn't be a reason to leave unless one of these individuals just has no self-control and just needs attention, and goes wherever attention is given. Or chasing new all the time. But it's kind of like I'm seeing somebody that was loving be treated wrong by somebody that they loved and gave all of their love to, and then now that this person is no longer in their life, they feel, oh my gosh, this person was a missed opportunity. They left me out in the cold. But it's like, if you don't treat a person right, you shouldn't expect them to stay with you. I just don't understand that about dating and relationships. People can't treat people like crap and then be surprised that they leave. Nobody should want to stay with somebody that doesn't treat them well. And you know what? This person was a burden for you, but you let go of the burdens because you're not going to deal with this type of energy anymore. This is a burden for this person, living with this. But for you, this person's not a burden because you've moved on. And look at that. The universe is going to gift you. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Did I say that earlier? Pay attention to what the universe is offering you. You could get a gift. This could be a job. This could be a raise. This could also be seeing things that you manifest come into fruition. So Cancer, I'm going to leave you with that, and we are going to do Pisces next. So Pisces at 22:15. Spirit, what messages do we have for Pisces, please and thank you? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Messages and guidance for Pisces, please and thank you. All right, messages and guidance for Pisces. Two cards. Knight of Wands, somebody having a good time. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody moving slowly. Somebody possibly moving away. I see somebody patient and slow moving away from somebody that is impulsive. Somebody grounded, moving away from somebody impulsive. You guys might be moving away from certain behaviors, or you may have moved away from somebody that you feel like is kind of impulsive. I have Two of Wands. This is making plans, possibly to travel. I just dropped the card. Possibly to travel. Oh, and I see the... All right. I have the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands, and I just pulled out the Justice was actually flipped over. So with the Queen of Swords, this is about you guys standing your ground, Pisces. Speaking up when something doesn't set right with you. Having clear and direct communication. Also setting very clear boundaries. Then I have the King of Wands. This is somebody that is brave. I always see this as somebody attractive with this particular deck. But somebody that is a leader, somebody that's take charge. This can be an entrepreneur, businessman, or woman. I don't know why I just thought for somebody, this is somebody that is native, like an indigenous person, like Native American. If you're in Canada, an indigenous person there. Which is really funny because right here, this reminds me of an indigenous person, the Justice card. Why does this make me think of some sort of court case for somebody that's indigenous? I don't know. There will be a balancing of the scales. Even the Queen of Swords looks indigenous. See? But I have the Eight of Cups. Somebody walked away from something unfulfilling. Wow, some of these are same cards from the last. So I have the Eight of Wands. This has to do with, excuse me, I'm doing this in the wrong order. I have these. So I have the Eight of Cups. I have the Five of Pentacles. So somebody walked away from something unfulfilling. Somebody felt left out in the cold or was worried about money. Now, I don't know if you left this person or if they left you. I have a feeling you walked away from this person. And it could be because they made you feel, I feel like you moved away from somebody emotionally and left that behind, and also your feelings, because somebody made you feel left out in the cold. Or you walking away from this person made them feel left out in the cold. But what I also see this as is you focusing on self-love. Focusing on self-love. And then with the Hierophant, you and this person may have not had the same morals and values, but I feel like you are spiritually growing at this time. And then we have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. You may not see this coming, but there may be a reason to celebrate, or you may have a get-together with friends. Thank you. There are some secrets. There might be some things you don't know. I feel like there's something you don't know, or something you don't see, and it could have to do with people around you. Be sure you see things exactly for what they are, and you're not actually creating a narrative in your story, in your mind, or a story in your mind, because I know some people tend to have this whole dialogue in their mind that they're making up because their mind is just going, and can actually be mad at somebody because they made this story that somebody did something or said something, but never have had a conversation with that person. I have actually been guilty of that myself as a person. So it's something so easy to do. But you are closing out cycles. And actually, maybe what this has to do is what I'm talking about now. So instead of making up a story and filling in the blanks and the gaps, speak to a person in regards to a situation you may have, because things may not be as you think they are or as they appear. And you doing that and speaking up on the things that you don't know and asking questions helps you close out cycles and puts things into completion for you. The World card also can do with travel. One or two more cards and we are done. Yeah, Five of Wands, conflict. Asking questions will close out cycles in regards to conflicts. Somebody that is a Pisces has conflicts because they don't ask the right questions. This is a conflict card too. I don't know who you are, but it makes me think like you have physical confrontation or almost have physical confrontation, and you have had arguments because you have not clearly communicated concerns, and you or someone in your energy makes up stories or makes up answers to questions they have without actually asking the individual that these questions are about, and then get mad or there's some miscommunication somewhere. So ask the questions, and ask the questions directly and have very clear communication. That's why that Queen of Wands came out, or Queen of Swords came out. And then oh wow, I have the Temperance card. Maybe this is something from childhood that has to be healed. Maybe that's what this is about. Something having to be healed with these dialogues that are had in the mind about somebody in your life or somebody in your energy. It's either you or somebody in your energy. But be patient with yourself. Be kind. Balance things out. And notice when you get that monkey mind and things are getting out of hand in your head. And then I have the Magician card. You have the ability to manifest whatever it is you want. But the Temperance card also has to do with healing. So I feel like there might be some sort of wound. And you know what? Maybe this has to do with triggers that you have not communicated to someone else, and it causes conflict in your situation. Because they may do certain things that trigger you, and then you get upset, or vice versa. But it's because there was never communication. Now I'm going to say this. If you're dealing with somebody that has triggers and they tell you what their triggers are, but they don't have time to hear your triggers or be mindful of the things that you've been through, then that is clearly a person that does not care. I do not encourage dealing with that type of individual, because that is a selfish person. If you genuinely care for somebody and you want to tell them the things that bother you and that you have a problem with, but you don't want to hear them tell you what their issues are, so that you can properly know how to love them as well or deal with them, that's not something I would encourage. So I'm going to leave you with that, Pisces. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you. Bye.